All right, CJ. So now you've heard the important questions. So you've had time to think about it. So, what is your favorite Christmas movie?
I'd have to say Buddy the Elf.
Yes, the Elf. All right. Any Elf fans in the house? Yeah, there's some Elf votes for sure. CJ, where are you from, and how did you end up at Montreat?
So I'm from Vero Beach, Florida. I ended up at Montreat because Coach Weeks, he's the one who recruited me. He happened to be best friends with my trainer in West Palm Beach that actually played for Coach Beck back at Southeastern. So then it was back when all of us 2020 grads in high school, we all had COVID shutdowns. There's a lot of people that were losing offers. I lost my few that I had in Florida. So then this was my last opportunity, and Coach Weeks gave me an opportunity to try and pursue a baseball career.
And so, per what I asked Sydney, when we kick you off campus, and just a matter of when do we kick you off campus? Like next week? Is that happening? What's coming next?
I'm actually going to go back home to Florida and go to radiology tech school.
Ooh, awesome. All right. And so, CJ, what's something that God taught you during your time here?
God taught me a lot of patience. There's a lot of things that will happen in your life, a lot of bad events, a lot of things, deaths, things like that, and you just have to overcome and be patient in God's trust and trust in Him and His path that He's going to put you on.
And CJ, I know part of your story that's pretty cool is that you came in with one kind of major, and then that changed. Yeah. So you want to talk a little bit about that experience and kind of what happened?
I came in with a business major thinking, I'm not smart enough to do a medical major, we'll just try to do the easy way out. Well, that's not always the case because business, long 100, 200 question test, that isn't for me. I need to sit down and be more hands-on doing things. So I failed my whole first semester. The only class I passed was Old Testament. And I think it was a 0.6 GPA after my first semester. Then I decided to switch my major to exercise science. And then from there on out, I thrived, and now I have like a 3.1 GPA.
Come on. And what was the turning point? What made you decide to change?
The turning point was when I was trying my hardest, doing the best that I could, and I was still failing with studying, tutoring, and all that stuff. And I was like, I need to do something else.
And you had a couple of conversations with some staff, didn't you, who kind of encouraged you? What was that about?
Miss Maslin, she's a very, very good mentor for me throughout all of my career here. She's been checking up on me every semester on all my classes, and she talked to me and was like, well, maybe you need to try to do something different. Maybe you want to pursue what you were wanting to pursue. Maybe that's what's causing you to fail, is that you're not doing what you're actually wanting to do.
And so what's the word of wisdom that you would have for current students? Because you've learned a lot in your time here.
Like I was saying earlier, patience. Patience would be the word that I would tell everyone. Just trust in the word that God tells you. Pray with Him, talk with Him, and He'll guide you through the way.
That's good. And particularly, too, because I know so many students have a hard time kind of deciding their major and figuring out their calling and kind of what their lane's going to be. Mm-hmm. To that specifically, because your journey was kind of so pertinent to that, what would you say to those students still trying to figure that out?
I would tell them, if you're skeptical about the degree that you're in right now, look at the other possibilities. Look at also how far behind it's going to put you. Look at what kind of other possibilities and opportunities you can take from that as well, like not just school here, but other schools as well, and make a bigger degree out of it.
Awesome. And just a fun CJ fact that I learned, aren't you like a really good chef also?
I am.
That's awesome. Man, you are a man of many talents. Mr. Auger, thank you for being with us, for sharing with us.